Lord be with you, and a warm welcome to you from all of us here at Powerscourt with Kilbride. This is Rogation Sunday, Sunday the 14th of May, and today, in our time together in this small square, we give thanks to God for the created order and for His presence and care in all living things. In our Gospel this morning, we hear beautiful words from our Saviour Christ as He talks about unity between Himself and the Father, unity between Him, the Father, and us, this interconnectedness. And it's a valuable topic when we come together to celebrate Rogation. We think of nature and the created order, we think of ourselves as human beings within it, and how we can impact on the gift that we have been given by the Creator of all that is. But first, and as always, we take a moment now, wherever we may be this day, to come to Christ in prayer. Jesus said to them, "If you love me, you will keep my commandments. And I will ask the Father, and he will give you another advocate to be with you forever. This is the Spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive, because it neither sees him nor knows him. You know him, because he abides with you, and he will be in you. I will not leave you orphaned. I am coming to you. In a little while, the world will no longer see me, but you will see me. Because I live, you also will live. On that day, you will know that I am in my Father, and you in me, and I in you. They who have my commandments and keep them are those who love me, and those who love me will be loved by my Father, and I will love them and reveal myself to them." If there's one thing that we like to concentrate in this small square, one thing that has possibly, through the Spirit, evolved, it's nature. All week, wherever I am, I'm looking more closely, I suppose, now at things because the online service is in mind. And I tend to walk slower, as a parishioner recently said to me about walking on the river walk. To walk slower is to see more, is to hear more. And even down to the smallest changes within this beloved chestnut tree, which is now in full bloom, we see nature around us as a constant. It's not the first time we've said it in this square, but God's constant presence in the changing seasons on a regular, incessant basis shows of his dedication to us and his care of us. So there is an interconnection, there is an interdependence with the created order. And the question for us today on Rogation Sunday, as in our church across the way from me here in Powers Court, we actually celebrate a blessing of the animals. I'm hoping we're going to get a lot of different animals at it, in aid of Knocksink Woods. The question for us today is, what difference would it make if we were truly interconnected with nature and everything around us? A lot of people are not that connected. A lot will take from the earth, see it as being a support system for them, but don't actually believe that they are interconnected in such a deep way. And yet, to believe in this, as a lot of the world religions would tell us, Buddhism being one of the main tenets of Buddhism is that we are all interconnected. Being interwoven with nature, being interwoven with each other, changes things. It changes how we treat each other. How can we be cruel to another human being if we realise that we're all the same? How can we misuse our planet or abuse our planet if we realise we are all the same? How can we be cruel to nature, to animals, if we realise we are all the same? Fred Rogers writes, "Every moment of your life depends upon the kindness of others and a healthy, abundant environment. Your birth depended on your parents. The food that you eat depends upon the earthworms that create compost, the flow of raindrops and the warm sun in the sky, the bees that pollinate plants, the farmer that tilled and toiled, the driver that delivered the produce to market, the seller who offered the goods. There's the shopper the cook, and the dishwasher too. Maybe the thing for us to do in this small square today, as we leave this place and go out into our worlds, is to take a moment and pick a thing out in nature and take 5 or 10 minutes and look at it, truly study it, spend time with it, time you would not have spent before. Because I would tell you that every step that you take in the recognition of beauty around you, that slower walk that sees and hears more, is a prayer of gratitude